Hey everyone, welcome back to Colleague Country. My name's Kim. Today I thought I might show you around our orchard. We can check it out, have a look at the varieties that we've got growing here, and maybe some of you can help me figure out what we've got growing here because I have no idea with some things. I guess we'll start with the bananas right behind me here. So, I think these are just maybe ladyfinger varieties. They've never seemed to grow much bigger than what they are now before they go ripe. Oh, getting bitten by ants. There's another bunch up there. I don't know if you can see them from the sun, but there's another big bunch up there. Quite a few plants growing. There's another little bunch on that little plant over the back, but I don't think he's quite mature enough. There's not a lot of bananas on it, maybe 10 or so. So all of our water from our sink and from our washing comes onto the banana trees because they love water, and it's probably a good place for it to go, really. All right, over the back here, I have no idea what this tree is, but I'm assuming since they planted it in the orchard that it is some sort of fruit tree, but I haven't seen anything on it yet to be able to tell. It's pretty though. Same with this one. This one had a few little, it's got a few little fruits on it. I don't know what they are. They smell weird. They taste weird. Maybe someone can give me some insight into what this tree is. Here we've got our avocado tree, or one of our avocado trees. I think it might be a shepherd avocado or something like that. The fruit that was on it was quite green and smooth, not bumpy and dark like a Hass avocado. I've got a few garden pups along for the ride. Hey Cricket! Hey Quickie! And Gilly. Good dogs. They're my garden pups. They follow me everywhere when I'm in the garden. They love it. They're like the garden snacks, I think. So this is our fig tree. It looks a little worse for wear. These dang grasshoppers have absolutely decimated the leaves on it. So we got a bit of fruit. I made some fig jam, which is really nice. As for now, we'll pick the last of this fruit, give it a good feed, and hopefully it comes back a bit healthier after that. Coming over this side, this is one of our lychee trees. We got heaps of fruit off of this, and I gave it a good trim actually afterwards, but it's already grown back heaps. I think another avocado tree. I think. Maybe. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. There was no fruit on this one we got here, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking maybe avocado. It's a nice big tree though. Once again, not really sure. We'll see what happens. It might also be an avocado tree too. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens next year. Macadamia nut tree. It's probably got a little while to go before it produces any nuts for us. Mango tree. This is one of the things I was most excited about when we bought the place. It was the fact it was full of well-established mangoes, which I'd tried to grow many times before and never had any success, and they always died. I think just the winter and the winds and stuff where we were before was just too much for them, and the clay-based soil. But up here it's a bit sandier, it's got really good drainage, so they do really well. Another lychee tree. I gave this one a good hack back too, maybe 2 months ago, and it's come back with heaps of new growth, so happy with that. a citrus tree of some description. Maybe lemons. Don't know. We'll wait and see what happens when it gets to ripening season. They're kind of shaped like a lemon. Not really sure. We'll see what happens with them. A lot of the citrus looks like it needs a bit of a trim. A lot of the citrus has this, I don't know, rusty looking stuff on it. So I'll have to look in to see what we need to do to fix that before next year, but this year it's too late. The fruit is already well established. This one, once again, no idea. It's definitely different to the last tree. It's got different leaves, but it's still citrus. It's going orange, so starting to ripen this time of year. Just sort of starting to change colour. Maybe a mandarin. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh well, let's crack him open and have a look. Oh yeah, that's a mandarin. For sure, that peeled really easily. Good to know. Good to know. We've got a little Mandy tree. I do like mandarins. Whoop. Put some on the floor. Let's give it a taste test. Probably, it feels a little bit underripe, but it's actually pretty sweet considering it was still a bit green. Could be juicier, but not bad. Sure the dogs will come clean that up later. Alright, next to that we have another mango tree. I don't know if all these mango trees are the same variety, different varieties. I will have to wait till they fruit and do some investigating then. Pawpaw tree, papaya tree. I don't know the difference. Either way, the rats and the possums seem to get to the fruit before we even get close to it. As soon as it even starts to ripen, they're just into it. It's a bit of a bummer, but at least they're eating that and not eating my other things. Another sad looking fig tree. Just, you can see what the grasshoppers do to the leaves. They just destroy them. Grasshoppers just everywhere. You have to look into some sort of method to control the population a little bit. Another macadamia nut tree. One of my favourites, an avocado. He was looking pretty sad when we first turned up, but I gave it a good weeding, gave him a bit of a feed, made sure we kept up the water. That's the one thing I've noticed, the avocado trees, if it hasn't rained for within the week, a good rain, they need a good watering. Here's another avocado. I think it might be a different variety, just slightly different leaves. And then the third one in this row down here, he's still got a little baby avocado on it. I've just left it. It's not getting any bigger, but we'll see what happens. It'll probably just rot off the vine. It'll just rot off the tree probably, but it's tiny. It looks like another maybe shepherd type. It's got new growth coming through, which is good. So hopefully lots of avocados next year. It's well overdue time to give them a big feed, but we'll get there. Another paw tree over here. See what I mean? Damn rats, possums or something gets into them. This tree's also covered with those green ants. They're going ham on this tree. They're turning its leaves into its nest. They really seem to have taken over lately. I don't know if it's just the time of year where they start nesting hardcore or just that we haven't been keeping them under control. Mango tree He's put on heaps of new growth since we've moved in here. This is a R2E2 mango. Yeah. Now they're nice. They're the ones you get in the shops. They're good. Nice and big fruits. Lots of flesh. Loquat. That might be what that tree is up there. I'm not really sure. Never eaten one. We'll see what happens when it gives us some fruit. Another little fig tree. He's looking better. For whatever reason, he didn't get attacked as much as the big ones, which is weird, but I'll take it. Just here we've got, pretty sure it's orange, maybe grapefruit. I guess we'll know once it ripens a bit and I can try one. But I'm thinking orange. Look at those damn green ants everywhere. So sick of getting bitten by them. I guess it's part of living surrounded by bush. This might be another orange tree. This one's got heaps of this rusty looking stuff on the fruit. I'm not really sure. We'll tackle that after the fruit's all ripe and we've picked what we can, and then we'll see what we need to do to fix these trees up. Another citrus. I think it might be another orange, just for the size of the fruit. And it's all, this one doesn't have a lot on it. I think it got a good trimming and it's just growing back all its leaves rather than concentrating on fruit. Now this is a big one and it's got heaps of fruit on it. A lot of it does have that rusty damage on it, but it's still got heaps of fruit on it regardless. Wait till it ripens. I'm pretty sure it's orange, some sort of orange tree. Another citrus. I don't mind having all this citrus. It's really handy actually. You can do a lot with it. You know, you can use all the peels, put it in vinegar for a really nice cleaner. You know, making all your marmalades and jams and stuff, and orange juice, and just eating them. The kids love oranges, the girls particularly. They just will smash oranges. This poor little tree's just had a good hacking back too, I think. There's another citrus, and another one. Once again, no idea what any of these are. We'll just have to wait to see what happens. If they ripen, what they ripen to. I think this might be another one of those loquat trees. Looks a bit more established. We'll see what happens. Another mango. He's a lot younger, this mango tree. But he's got lots of new growth on it, so hopefully come spring, summer, we'll have lots of fruit. Mulberry tree out the back here. He looks like it's had a good hacking back too. These mulberry trees, they'll grow from nothing. Another little citrus. I'm starting to think this one might be a little mandarin tree too. And another citrus. And another citrus. Did we already show these ones? This is a citrus I showed you before. I don't want to go over here because there's a giant old spider. Another mango tree. That's about it. Mangoes, macadamias, avocados. What more could a girl ask for? Alright, so over the other side of where our greenhouses and things are, which are still super overgrown, and I still haven't done anything since last week if you saw that video. I haven't really made much of a dent. I've done a little bit of weeding, not much. It's actually been really hot and it's full of full of those green ants. They're just being pests, to be fair. Everywhere I go, I'm getting bitten by these green ants. Alright, so over the other side, we've got our big established mango trees. And I probably should have pruned them back, but I didn't. But they've still got lots of new growth on them, so fingers crossed. Another citrus. Ugh, another big spider. I don't think this camera gives us justice with just how disgustingly large that thing is. Mulberry, another citrus. I'm actually thinking I'm going to cut this mulberry tree out. One, it's in a raised garden bed, or they've built the raised garden bed around it. It's nowhere near as healthy as the other ones, and we don't really eat that many mulberries. I've still got like a really large freezer bag full of them all, so I think we might just cut this one out. On these mulberry trees, there's a couple of citrus back here as well. Not really sure whether we're going to keep them in or pull them out. We'll see how they go. They're looking a lot healthier than this mulberry tree anyway. Another big mango tree. Can't wait for summer. Get heaps of mangoes. It's one of my favourite foods ever. Love mangoes. Another citrus. The sun's not helping. And back here we have a custard apple tree, which I thought when I was a kid custard apples were, you know, huge, like huge bits of fruit. And I don't know if it's just because I was a kid and I thought they were really big, or it's a different variety to what ones I've tried growing up. But I left one on here and I thought, oh, it started to change colour. I thought, oh, we'll see what happens. Way overripe. Fed it to the chooks. But there's still quite a few fruits growing on here. And I really like custard apples. It's really sweet. I know lots of people don't like them, but I like them. So that's our orchard we've got growing here at Collie Country. Until next time, bye!